All right, we're gonna, we just did a git pull. You got the latest. And what happened? Do a git status in that same window. Git say status. Okay, so the locker.row is modified. And it's different from the other lock. It's different from that lock. It's different from the locker in the I don't know why it didn't give you a message or something. It should have merged the locker, or maybe it did, but it didn't give you a conflict, right?
Yeah,
Your
no.
page is up to date. Changes not staged, modified, locker.row. Okay, so if we look at locker.row.
Yeah, that's what I'm in right now.
Okay, we can see that there's stuff fixed in there. Locker updated, reading locker. This looks like it has different messages than mine. I don't know.
I think most of the modifications was changing these strings, where before we were saying like, I don't remember exactly what we were saying, but it was like write out 1, write out 2, write out 3.
No.
And then we changed those. And then I think for debugging, we missed a few asterisks on like a few of the my stuff and values.
Right.
Those were like the main modifications.
Okay, try a git diff.
Oh, you can just see it in Visual Studio Code. There is a small like icon on the left. Looks like a branch. It has also too. Yeah. So if you click on it, you'll see a diff of changes. No. No, you still haven't clicked it. Yeah, and now click on changes.
Where's changes?
That's it.
Yeah, just click on it. It should show the diff. No, don't revert.
Just click on the name.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, there we are.
Okay, because for some reason, what happened to my version? I committed a version earlier today. And why is it showing? He did a git pull. Shouldn't that have merged it, Theo?
What was the question?
I did a version of I committed a version of this morning. And Frank just did a pull. But the code here that is showing is the old code before my changes. I think. Let me just make sure, I guess. Yeah, I said we set Y, we set X. Oh, no. That's not the right one. Locker.row. No, it's right. How do you like that? Never mind. Okay, so why don't you go back to the code uh, and I guess you want to run this code, right? How far did we get last time? We ran it, but we didn't. We ran it, but we didn't get to test it, right? So we want to look at testlocker.row and run it. See if your locker works. So go to files, go to the files, and the test lockers down at the bottom. Down at the bottom is test locker. Okay, and so don't bother to copy the comment again, but copy the rest of it. And then paste it. Well, we want to paste that into the R node the R node JS.
And where's that? How do I get to that?
Let's see, you have it. Is it that middle tab there? Is that it? Archain Web? Middle tab in your browser.
Oh, that's community calendar.
It's not the Archain Web. Type Archain Web, space web. Oh, you passed it. What'd you do? Yeah, it came up. It showed us.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, you probably need to sign into MetaMask. I mean, we could use dapp for this also. So is this the account you want to do? It's fine. Hit MetaMask account. You do? Okay, yeah. And then save it. No, that's not how to save it. You got to give it a name. Give it a name down below. Yeah. Okay, and then check the balance. Make sure you've got some. Failed to fetch. Okay, go up and select the testnet at the top. All the way up. Okay, and then go down and paste in the code. Okay, and then you deploy. And sign it. Whoops. What? Oh, there's an extra bracket there. I was playing. I guess I left an error in there. Delete that. Delete that par. Doesn't belong there. Okay, save it. Control S. Or I guess you don't have to copy and pasting. Okay, that's your employee ID. I will you're no 2 is what you are. Oops. What happened? Still checking result. Okay. Okay, and I maybe put the address of the log in the chat, but you might want to start that in the new um, new tab. Oh, I didn't put it there.
Wait, what was that? Put the address of the log into the chat.
Yeah, I put it in the Zoom chat. I can put it in the dapp developer. Whoa, deploy error. Well, we got a bug. Damn it. Hey, Gary.
Hello, everyone.
Deploy that block, but the data is not sent. And if we look at the log, we're on node 2, right? Node 2.testnet?
Oh no, I think we're on our node 4. Let me just scroll up here. Yeah, node 4.
Oh, okay, the link I gave you for the log is node 2. I've been looking at node 2. But I just don't know what the issue is. I should see something. It should get to node 2 eventually, right? But it never, okay, so that last line there, the return to my stuff, it never got there. And the reason it never got there, as far as I can see, it means that the read was never done. And it, I don't know if we said, oh, okay, here we are. It showed up there. Okay, what we got, and I'll take the screen share for a bit. Okay, is we got the we are 1, the we are 2, the x equal 5. Okay, and the we are 1, we are 2. This was the we are 1 we got. And then this get had a we are 2 in it. I thought we fixed that to say something else, but never mind. It had to say we are 2. I guess we ran it before we fixed that. Then we did the x equals 5, which is here. And why does x equal 5? Because when we ran the locker contract yesterday, it said it put x equal 5 in our locker. Okay, then it says we are 3, which came from the set. So we executed the set. And we set y equal to x plus 1. So it should be 6. We can see down here y equals 6 was what we got at the end. This whole thing worked. Now the only question is why we got the error we got.
So you got the locker contract to actually run on the R node, and it gave out those results, x equals 5.
You ran it just now. This is you.
Oh, this is from mine?
Right. This is what you just ran. And we set y. We set y. And then we read the whole thing. And we get my stuff equals 3. And then we print out we are done my stuff, which we did. We printed it. It worked. So the question is, why did it say return to my stuff here? So what happened to, oh, this was commented out. Okay, so go back up, take the comments off of the return here. So everything worked. Okay, we just didn't, it just never returned to value. Did I lose you? Share your screen again.
So
Okay.
what was commented out? Did you say this, the row R chain deploy ID? That was commented out, did you say?
Yeah, you see the slash asterisk and the asterisk slash? Those make
Yeah.
a comment. So you take off the slash asterisk and the asterisk slash. I don't know how it's possible that it could have worked. It seems impossible that it could have worked. Weird, but so let me. I'll change to node 4 so we'll get a quicker response here. Now, since we can't see the log in production, we created the log class, which we can use instead. So so Theo and Gary, I was telling Frank that Steve Ross Talbot wants to arrange for a demo. I don't know when it'll be, but we want as many of you guys as possible to show up for the demo. And we're going to show
Demo for what, Zulip?
Yeah, well, I'm going to show some of the transcript of the prototype on Discord, and then we're going to show talk about what the contracts we updated, and then show some stuff on Zulip. So we have the bot running on Zulip. Basically, just a status report. And okay, here we go. We got "We Are One." That's the only thing it says is "We Are One."
Oh, is it possibly because this is commented out too? Right here and here?
No, those are comments. That's the output. That's the output I got.
You removed the comment from something else, my locker, as well. Is it intentional?
Well, this is bizarre. And what happened to the "We Are One"? Oh, here it is. Huh. We got So we got the same error, huh? Except it's worse. Okay, so go up to the top. We are one is the only thing it said. So this is really weird. It looks like now it looks like we never defined our lock. We never defined our locker contracts. So I guess we have to define them. Okay, now, so we didn't get anywhere. I don't know how that worked the last time. That's crazy, because we just had some random name and it worked, sort of. But if you go back and get locker.row and run that, then run this, it should run. Okay, and in the meantime, maybe you want to install RChain, an R node, and I guess the question is, do you want to do it? You want to try do Docker, or do you want to install RChain on your machine? R node. I mean, you can do it with Docker, right? You install Docker.
Yeah, would it work with Docker?
Okay, so you have to go back to Visual Studio Code and go to the your installed and hit the extensions icon. The bottom one is extensions, squares. Yeah, click that one and roll it and click the gear by roll line, and then extension settings. Okay, and check run our node with Docker. Click show all output down the bottom. Nope, it's in the last option. All right. Now, okay, so let's see what happened with your run. Okay, we're not yeah, change it here. It did. Oh, it got an error right away. How could that be? I don't understand how that could be. Name variable key. I don't understand. Locker.row 19. Well, I don't have key at 19, and my line 20 is fixed. Go back to your Visual Studio. Okay, line 19. key is missing the asterisk. Should be a process. But how could that be? You just did a pull from the repository. I'm wondering what other errors it has. Let me just look at the repo and make sure that so you're one line off mine. I don't know why. Theo, how come we're out of sync here?
I think could it be something with this because it skips from 2 to 6.
No, that's just what you're displaying.
Yeah, never mind.
Oh, I mean, what you have is different from what is in the repro, and it doesn't say that when you do a git status, right? So now save this, and we'll see if it should do the test in Docker. Our node is starting. Please wait. Okay, and it stopped. Hit problems tab. I guess you don't. There's nothing there. We probably output. Debug console. I don't know if you did it. We're supposed to get all the output. So let's see. How do we get that output? I figured that out. Well, I don't know how. Now I don't know how we got it again. All right. Well, in any case, it's still not running. Not running the test for you. Okay, so let's look at your. Okay, so we fixed that. What else is there? Hello. Okay. The only thing I can think is to stash your copy. I don't know how we merge your copy with what's in the repository. All right. I guess we missed the rest of it, but so we have. Oops. here. The last update was improved live message from yourself 3 minutes ago.
Oh, cool. So that actually updated it onto the Liquid
It,
Democracy code
and
base.
it added you as a contributor. Although you might have been, I mean, you were a member before. I don't know if it showed you as a contributor. I think it would, when you actually do something, it will show you. I mean, if you make a pull request, which it will add you as a contributor.
Okay. And then when you write, like when you were originally writing Liquid Democracy, did you write it just on GitHub, or did you write it on like some IDE or Visual Studio and then commit it to GitHub?
Most of it was using just using Vim,
Vim?
Vim. Um, where am I? Um, so so most of it was done in the robot directory here. So I would just VI, or it's VIM actually, and we had a different locker.row. Okay, so I just edited it in VI. Now here I set it to do scala highlight, which is not the same as row lang, but it's closer, a little bit, sort of close. And then I would run. I would just run rchain manually from here. But actually, these were macros. These had many of these had macros in them. So I had a procedure that runs them through the macros before executing them. But there's a lot of row files that we developed here. And these are on GitHub. Okay, so I should probably get those up to date. But that's it's probably enough for today. The um, I guess everybody needs to run the ledger contract for themselves. I suppose we should try to make a dappy out of it.
Yeah, so I played around with dappy a little bit. And what other use cases are there besides like creating web pages? Because I've seen how you could like create a web page and you could have it like panda.ai or like frank.tech. And I think like that's an awesome feature. Like that's definitely going to be a killer use case. But is there like something else that like Dappy has with value?
Well, yeah. Um, get rid of that. If we look at deploy here, we see these are existing apps. Okay, where page is one of them. I don't know if you've seen hexagons. Yeah. Okay, and these are this is the actual code for the for the uh, for the app, and if we run it, okay, this is the problem here. Transaction has failed. I don't know what's wrong with this version, but I have to cancel it and then I have to start it again. A lot. Have you had that problem, Gary?
No, I haven't had that. Well, there was a spell I was having it, but I don't seem to be having it lately.
It may only be when you deploy your own code. Okay. So this is deployed. Now I have to look at the transactions here again and see what the address is. But actually, I probably already had it. If we look at the address here, I don't.
Well, that one that you just deployed hasn't become available yet. You'll get a message back when it becomes available.
Well, you know, I've run it before. It's not available. And now I don't have the address of it here. If I knew which one it was, I could probably access it directly. Nope, that's my page. Got my page up a million times here. So, I don't know why it doesn't even give us a deploy ID here. I got a deploy ID from using it this morning. But eventually this should show. The thing, and then the this is a network where you buy the cells and you specify what color they are. And if you own them, you can change the color. But if you don't own them, you can't change the color. And it should be that you should be able to sell it, but he doesn't let you do that yet.
Oh, okay. Is that kind of like the Pixillion game that Greg was talking about? I remember him mentioning this idea for a game where like users controlled certain pixels in like some giant picture, and they were able to change the colors accordingly. And he said that like a group of students actually created like the Mexican flag, and they had it like as a like this like decentralized ownership over it.
Yeah, I don't know why this says completed here, 3:20 p.m. I guess I screwed it up because I opened something else.
I don't think you've done anything wrong yet. This is what I usually see. You'll get a pop-up message when that dapp is ready. Are there any impending improvements that will speed up the performance of the network?
Well, the block merge is supposed to do something, but not clear how much we'll get from that. The thing about this I'm wondering why he has all these backslash ends in here. It looks like he's got his row line code writing JavaScript. No, I don't know. If it's ever going to return. But I could have screwed it up by hitting one of these things. Oh, dapp available. Navigate to dapp. Okay. That's what we were waiting for. Oh, this is going to make a new game? I wonder what. It may be, were we doing on mainnet before? I'm on testnet now. Number of rows, number of columns, price per cell. Create,
Oh, cool.
so this is a brand new spanking thing. New canvas, huh? And this gave us an address here. Which I wonder what that does.
Well, all right. It's 2:30. I gotta head out, guys.
All right. Gary, you want to try this? See what it does? Take care.
Why don't you try it?
I think I'm running it. And I assume it's that game I made. I don't know. But it could be the game maker asking you to set up a game. But I don't know why it gave me the address already.
I've got to open Dappy back up.